Welcome back to episode number 8. We are in April and we are second in the table and we take on Coventry Sphinx in the first game of today. But let's give you a little recap of what has happened since we last met. And today we play Coventry Sphinx, Lutterworth Town, Wellingborough and Bugbrook. They sit in 4th, in 6th, in 9th and 11th. But the big news is that we only need to win one more game to secure promotion to Tier 8. So with all that being said, we're going to get into the first episode of today. It's Coventry Sphinx is at home. Win this, we are promoted. Before we get into that, we'll go through the stats of some of the players. Lewis Clements, 33 goals from 42 appearances, 39 starts. Casey Allen has made himself second top goal scorer with 9 from 39 games, 37 starts there. Connor Benson has found himself with 8 goals and 5 assists from 36 games, 31 starts. Top assist is Don Brennan. He's suspended for today's game. He has 12 assists. Danny Geno from right back has 9 assists. We've also had Youth Intake Day. And Youth Intake Day looked like this. Everyone was an elite talent, supposedly. Everyone has got 4.5 star minimum potential. The one player that stood out is Nick Jackson, a left winger, 2.5 star current ability, 5 star potential ability. He's 16 years old. He is 5'8" and 9 stone 4. So he's not a big lad, he's a little winger. He's got 13 natural fitness, his acceleration is 10, his pace is 9, crossing of 8, dribbling of 7, first touch of 8, technique of 13, a flair of 13, determination of 11. He looks like he could be a very, very promising player. And if you think that I'm not going to have some elite AEW, BTE style references when Nick Jackson is involved, then you don't know me very well, because that is exactly what is going to happen. Here we go, today's game, Coventry Sphinx at home. We win, we get promoted. Like I say, we need one win from 4 games. The team is as follows. It's Piper in goal, Campbell, Lyon, Allen, Geno, Lynch sitting in front of them, Edwards and Douglas in the middle, Benson on the left and Zembler on the right, and Lewis Clements up front. Nick Jackson goes to the bench. He will hopefully make some appearances before this season's out. We want to get him trained as a left winger rather than just a left midfielder. He can play up front as well, but that doesn't seem where he's going to be most used as this season and as this save goes on. This is a tough game. These are winnable fixtures though, and we're going to get into it right now. Hinckley Leicester Road versus Coventry Sphinx from the Leicester Road Stadium. Let's get into it. And Lewis Clements is injured in the first 17 minutes. Matt Langham replaces him. It's a bit of a worry. 33 goals for Lewis Clements. If we're to lose that for the last 4 games, it could make them a lot more challenging than they already are. Geno now. Forward to Zembler. Back to Geno. Ball through and Zembler's got behind the defence to the byline. Cross comes in towards the far stick. It's been missed. Benson fires it over. Kavanagh. Into Guthrie. Back out to Kavanagh. Pulls it back to Sang. Kavanagh again. Going nowhere, but he managed to get it in field to Sang. Out to Barrow, edge of the box. Goes back out to Kavanagh. Sang. Kavanagh again. Puts that ball in. Dinsmore's gone down. There's going to be a penalty kick. 7 minutes left. Coventry Sphinx have the chance to take the lead. It's Dinsmore to take it. Up against Morgan Piper. Dinsmore shoots. He scores. It's 1-0. And the promotion party is going to be put on hold for 1 more week, I think. 1-0 defeat to Coventry Sphinx. 1 shot on target. Matt Langham played a 6.1. I don't think that can be all attributed to him. We only created 7 shots as it was. So, it's poor performance, and it knocks back our promotion party 1 more week. And we go to, I believe it's Lutterworth Town next, who have gone 3rd today in need of a win. 3 games left. We have an 8-point advantage. Lutterworth Town have to win all their games. We play Lutterworth Town. We get a draw against them. We're promoted. Just off camera, I've signed a contract extension for 1 more season at the club. Hopefully being able to build on this potential promotion to the 8th tier. One thing I didn't note, Lewis Clements is out for 4 to 5 weeks with a twisted ankle, injured game tackle. That's him out for the rest of the season. That's our top goal scorer gone. Things are going to get a little bit more difficult from here on out, I feel. Today I'm going to take a gamble in this game, and we're going to go with Piper in goal, back 4 at full strength, Campbell and Sumbu, Allen, Geno, Lynch again sitting in front of them, Edwards and Douglas in the centre of midfield, Benson on the left and Zembler on the right, and we're going to go with Nick Jackson up front. Is he elite? Is he going to be an elite striker? We will find out in this game. It's Lutterworth Town, away from home. Both games that we've played, the 1 cup game and the 1 league game, both finished 1-0. Lutterworth beat us at their place in the cup. We beat them at home in the league. We're 1-1 for the season. Can we make it 2-1 to us? We do. We get promoted to Tier 8. Benson. Edwards now. Jackson lays it back to Douglas. Ball through. Edwards is through. 1-on-1. And Edwards misses a glorious opportunity. And this has been 2 absolutely drab games. 0-0 at half time. 2 shots in the whole game. 1 shot on target. We need to perform better in the second half. We need to get stuck into the players here at half time. Try and get some more out of them. We're also going to go positive. Try and get the goal. A draw is enough. There's no point being too silly about this. A draw will get us promoted. But the longer it stays 0-0, the more worrying it is that we will concede a goal. And this has been 2 absolutely drab games. 0-0 at half time. 2 shots in the whole game. 1 shot on target. We need to perform better in the second half. We're going to get stuck into the players here at half time. Try and get some more out of them. We're also going to go positive. Try and get the goal. A draw is enough. There's no point being too silly about this. A draw will get us promoted. But the longer it stays 0-0, the more worrying it is that we will concede a goal. We're going to thrash the arms. We're going to say that isn't good enough. It's absolutely unacceptable. And hopefully get something out of him in this second half. We're going to do an early berate, which I found does work more often than not. Probably not going to in this game. We're coming up to the hour mark now. And there's been nothing in this game. No highlights. No anything. They're playing a 5-3-2. We've got 15 minutes left now. And it's substitution o'clock. After Matt Langham's performance last time, I don't know what to do with him. I feel like Simon Alcott on as a right midfielder is going to be the way to go there. Johnny Gorman for his crossing ability on the left. And do I risk it? Do I put Matt Langham? I do. Matt Langham's going to come on. Debating it with myself. Matt Langham's going to come on. And hopefully he's going to be the man to fire us to promotion. We're going to demand a little bit more. There's 4 minutes left on the clock. It's going to be an absolute drab second half with no highlights. But it's going to mean that Hinckley, Leicester Road are promoted to Tier 8 of the Football League. It's been an awful game. It's been an awful second half. It's finished 0-0. 15 shots in the game, 8 of them on target. XGs of 0.54 and 0.4. And as disappointing as the result is, we have done the job. A 6.2 from Connor Benson was poor today. The defence were fantastic. Allen 8.4 and Sumbu 7. Campbell 7.3. He's starting to turn in some better performances as opposed to when he first started with us. Piper a 7.1. A Lynch with a 7. And just for confirmation, we are going to say well done everyone. Promotion is secured. And the league table should show that Hinckley Leicester Road have confirmed second place. There we have it. 2 games to play. Lutterworth Town 67 points from 38 games. Hinckley Leicester Road 75 points from 38 games. An 8-point gap. And we are promoted to Tier 8. Board have doubled our wage budget. No transfer budget, which is expected, but we've gone from I think just under £1,000 per week to £2,000 per week. That is absolutely fantastic, and it gives us a lot of room to be able to improve this squad and build, and hopefully build towards back-to-back promotions or at least a mid-table finish next season. Hinckley LR board praise unbelievable promotion. They stated that the manager has done a remarkable job at the Leicester Road Stadium and hope he will continue to be a success for the club for years to come. There we have it, the official announcement. Hinckley LR have won promotion to the regional first divisions. Unlikely success. Early season form propelled us into contention and provided us with a platform to go on and clinch promotion. Job is done and I am absolutely delighted. Things you love to see, all those promises kept, everyone happy, board are delighted, Allen was on form, Casey Allen 8.4, 28 headers won, 11 interceptions and 8.4, fantastic, and I, as you can tell, are absolutely over the moon with this performance. And we will end the video there. If you've enjoyed what you've seen today, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we will be back for what will be the transfer window as we make our attempt at getting out of tier number 8.